Music there from Zach Bryan and Casey Musgraves on Ann Arbor's 1071. I Remember Everything is the name of the tune. My name is Kelly Brown, along with Felicia Brabec, state representative
Aw.
for Michigan's 33 House District. Hi.
Kelly,
My
we're back together.
girl. Yes. Girl hug. You're so wonderful.
Ditto.
She comes here and she's the only one that has a line behind her of people waiting to
Oh
talk
my
to
gosh,
her.
stop it.
You
No,
do.
no, no. It's for
Yeah.
food gatherers.
It's for food
It's for food
gatherers.
gatherers.
Yep.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it. Supporting the amazing organization that is.
Yeah. How much do you love them?
So much.
Yeah.
So much. I mean, eh, so much so that, our kids grew up going to food gatherers for board meetings
Mm-hmm.
from the time they were like, probably 2 and 4. They're now 16 and 14. And so food gatherers has just been a part of our family's fabric for over a decade.
How long were you
Right.
on the board?
9 years I got to serve,
9
and I'm
years.
so grateful. So grateful I got to do that. So grateful to get that call from Eileen with that question, and just loved every minute. And when it was done, I was like, "That's it already? Like I'm already done." So I love being able to come back for rockin' and see
Yeah.
you
You
and
drove
see
right
our.
from
I
Lansing,
did.
didn't you?
I did. I drove from Lansing. I was up in Lansing talking about some mental health care legislation that we're working on, and
I love you for that.
oh, well, you know what? That's so nice of you, but like we're all doing it together, right? We're all trying to make good, positive changes for folks here in our community. And for me, as a mental health care provider, that is something that just from decades of doing it, I am an expert in, and so that's kind of my lane, right? Like I just work and work and work to make things better for access for mental health care, and for us to have the money to be able to provide the services.
Mhm.
It's just so important.
Yeah, it really
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
So we appreciate you
Aw,
doing that.
of course.
So let's go back to food
Yeah,
gatherers.
absolutely. Let's do it.
So you wanted to talk about something you
Oh,
saw
I did.
in our
Yes.
little book here
Yes.
that you said was very important to
Y-
you.
Yeah. So one of the things I think, and I was actually talking about this yesterday, just yesterday, that people, it's easy to overlook Washtenaw. That people oftentimes can think that here in Washtenaw everything's fine, there are no problems.
We have all
We have all the money.
Ann Arbor's are
That's
so
right.
rich.
That's
and,
right. That's
Yeah.
right. And that's just not the case for our county. It just is. It's not the case for Ann Arbor. It's not the case for our county. And so I think it can be easy for folks to forget that we have folks who really struggle with food security. Right? And it's so important. I mean, I think about, and have talked with parents, and just kind of the struggle is very real to be able to feed families, right? And the heartbreak when they can't do that. And so having organizations like Food Gatherers who helps fill that gap, I mean, to the tune of 6.5 million meals right here in our county last year. And that's a lot of meals, right? Like 6.5 million meals. And I think again, it's easy for folks to forget that the need is so great right here at home.
1 in 7.
That's right. That's right. And 1 in 5 is children.
1 in 5 is children.
Our kiddos, right, who are going to school hungry. I mean, but another thing that is amazing at the state, this is something that we are really acutely aware of as well. And so now every kid who's going to school at our public schools has access to breakfast and lunch.
Mhm.
Right. And so when we're able to do those kinds of things, coupled with what Food Gatherers is doing, like we're trying to kind of offer a much more comprehensive complement of food security for folks. Right. And we need to do that. That's something that we not only as government should be trying to help with, but then as a community org trying to help in all those gaps. And there are a lot of gaps.
Right.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Okay. Well, on that note, you can give right now.
Please give.
And what you can do is go to foodgatherers.org if you don't want to leave the house /rockin'. 734-761-2796. The Kroger store at 400 South Maple Road, right the Jackson Road exit, is where we are right now.
Come
Me
see
and
us.
Felicia
Come
hanging
visit us.
out on this sunny, beautiful Thursday afternoon.
That's right.
We are freezing for a reason. Not really.
Not really today.
Not really, no.
Huh.
But if you please help us. We are at 109,000. Of course, we're going to get a new total in just a little bit.
Great. Wonderful.
And you were talking millions, right?
Millions.
And
Yeah.
we're asking for 1,000,000 meals by
That's right.
Saturday.
We can do it.
So we can do it.
Our
Yeah.
community shows up, right? I feel like I feel like every year we're kind of like, oh my gosh, are we going to make it? And then our community shows up.
They
And
do.
shows out, right? Like, so we need you to do that again this year, right? Everybody out there, we need you to show up. Come visit us here at Kroger. It's super easy to go online, right? Super easy if you're at home and don't want to venture out. But literally every cent matters.
Every single cent
That's right.
matters. Felicia Brabec is here, state representative for Michigan's 33 House District. Don't go anywhere.
Okay, I promise I
We're
won't.
going to play
I get to
Dave
be with
Matthews
you.
Band. Last year, we talked, and then we both stopped talking, and I was like, okay, well, thanks a lot. And she goes, that's it? So you're not going anywhere.
Amazing.
We're gonna play Dave Matthews Band, and we're gonna come back and talk again. So here's Dave Matthews Band on Ann Arbor's 107.1. We are rocking for the hungry.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
Come out and see us.